Greetings, Enchantress. It's me, Enchantress Shane, and I am here to get you excited about Fuck Your Fears, the 8-week deep dive into personal liberation. So, if you're magically creative, if you have self doubt, if you get stuck in communicating, if you don't know how to get out of this awkwardness that's stopping you, if you put yourself down, if you, instead of dealing with things, turn to food, if you're worried about judgment, if you're worried about other people thinking you're crazy or weird or that your art isn't really good anyway, if you have a business and you're tiptoeing around, or if you want to have a business and you're hiding in the shadows, it is time to open the curtains and step forward into the land of what if I actually did the thing? What if I actually had support so that I could hang my art in a gallery? What if I really do card readings of angels and tarot deck and I have a corporate job? How do I integrate all the parts? If that feels like you, if you are worried, if you're concerned, if you're always freaking out about money, if you're always freaking out that you're never going to have a love life that matters, if you're stressed, that is fear. Fear comes from stress, and stress comes from fear because it's worry. When you're worried or you're guilty or you just try to walk in a room and make sure nobody notices you, or you have little games with yourself, like you hide behind your hair, or you just always wear black, or you always wear very muted colors, or you wear your hair the same way since 1985, this deep dive might be for you. Self-criticism and judgment can take you down and put you in the ground before, way years before you're dead. Are you living? I was a self-hater, so much so that I had a nose job when I was 16. I used to wear my hair so big, and I was terrified. People pleaser. I just would go out with anybody that asked me. I would have promiscuous sex and not even have safe sex because I didn't want to ask. I felt stupid. I took jobs that were way beneath my pay level. I worked with teachers' assistants who were mean and rude to me, and I barely spoke up. I was in relationships for years and wasn't told I love you. I stayed in these places because I didn't know there was a different way. I would turn to eating extra food. I would just get extra drunk. I would smoke so much pot so I wouldn't have to deal with my feelings. And now I know it doesn't have to be that way. And so if you did the Fuck Your Fears game or challenge, awesome. You know what this is about. If you didn't, go back and do the game. Or if you're like, fuck it, the risk I want to take is to say yes to this 8-week deep dive, then all you have to do is say yes. Click one of the links around this video and sign up. Because in a collective space where you're allowed and you're encouraged and you're guided to share your mess, your fears will feel safe to come up and you won't get stuck in paralysis. You won't get stuck in anxiety mode. I promise you that your life will have more freedom and more liberation in it after working together. If you feel in your body excitement right now, let that guide you. Turn your brain voices down a little bit because they have only experienced what you've experienced so far. And what I'm inviting you into is something new. Uncharted waters, a newer version of you, a version that can see judgment and then move it to the side and plow forward. So Goddess, I hope to see you in the 8-week deep dive. I'm glad you're in my world. I welcome you and I hope to see you soon. Have an enchanting rest of your day.